Alright, you guys, we back. Knockouts on the run. We attempted to bring you guys a Thursday night episode here. The game actually kicks off in about half an hour. Um, EJ, he attempted it, and he ran into some technical difficulties last night on the editing app, and then I attempted it last night, but little did I know there's a little switch on this that was off. So, wasn't able to produce a Thursday night episode in time before the game. I apologize about that. Came back from my trip. Everything's been kind of disorganized. As you could see, unique setup. EJ's fanboy picture of me isn't behind me this time. He has a fight tomorrow night. So, obviously, he's not able to be here. But I'm bringing you guys Sunday picks. Let's get into it. I got some pretty good ones here. Also, apologize. Just came from training, straight off the tarmac, like straight off the. So, yeah, just trying to pick up on my breath here. All right, my first Sunday bold prediction. This isn't really bold. It's more of a guarantee. Tampa Bay guaranteed win. I said it. Guaranteed win. Here's why. The Bucks are 0-14 in the creamsicle white home jersey 1976 throwback. Never won a game in the jersey that they're playing in on Sunday. The Bucks have a 3-10 record versus the Jets all time. 1-1 in Raymond James Stadium. No Justin Fields. He's out for concussion. And the Jets, they just look like a dumpster fire. Let's just be honest. Pure dumpster fire. They're pure crap. I mean, it's the Jets. No disrespect, but it's the Jets. They've been crap as long as I've been alive. That's for sure. The Bucks, they look like legit contenders. 2 big road wins in Atlanta and then turn around and they beat Houston in Houston versus that massive defensive front. Probably one of the best defensive fronts in football right now. The tables will turn here, okay? The Bucks have a losing record versus the Jets, and they've never won in these jerseys. Something needs to give, and Tampa will go to 3-0 for the first time since 2005. 20 years since they last started the season off 3-0. And the last time the Jets started a season off 0-3 was 1981, where, by the way, they made the playoffs at 10-5-1 and lost in the wild card round. So, Jets fans, this might actually be good for you. So, Tampa is already a 7-point favorite without home field advantage being factored into it. More like a 10-point favorite. So, Tampa Bay, guaranteed win. I'm smashing it right now. Going to A.J. Brown. My next bold prediction, I just spoiled it there for you. A.J. Brown over 50 receiving yards. Where's A.J. Brown been? He's on the back of a milk carton. He's missing. No one knows where he is. So that's why I'm taking him. Last year, in the regular season game versus the Rams, he had 6 catches for 109 yards and 1 touchdown. Against the same Rams secondary, not too much has changed. Okay? Completely torched them. EJ and I actually watched this game in Boston in an Eagles bar. Amazing bar. One of the best bars I've been in. Not because it's the Eagles and it's in Boston, but just the way it was constructed. It was a beautiful bar, great atmosphere. Definitely, if you're an Eagles fan, that's the place to be on any given Eagles game day. But anyways, beside the fact, A.J. Brown has been missing, like I said. First game, he had 8 yards on 1 reception versus the Cowboys. Going to the second game last week versus the Chiefs, granted it was an Arrowhead, he had 5 receptions on 27 for 27 yards. That's on A.J. Brown. Like, usually when you give A.J. Brown 5 targets, or when he catches the ball 5 times, he's at least getting 50 or more than that, right? So in the first 2 games, he's been a no-show. Pretty disappointed because I am a A.J. Brown fantasy owner, so I have suffered this consequence. But it's time for A.J. Brown to come around and do something. Week 2, Calvin Ridley and Ayor Manor both had over 50 on the Rams secondary. I don't know if I pronounced that second wide receiver's name correctly there. Correct me if I'm wrong. He's on the Titans. But they both had 50 on this Rams secondary last week. And the game's in Philadelphia. I believe A.J. Brown can get at least 50. Come on, like, just get 50. And also, the Eagles are the only team to not have a passing touchdown this year. If I'm not mistaken, that's the report I saw earlier. I think the Eagles are the only team to not have a passing touchdown so far in 2025. So, tables got to turn here. The trend has to change. A.J. Brown, 50 yards. I'm putting it up. Now, going to my Sunday night football prediction, Chiefs versus Giants. The Chiefs will win, okay? They're going to win 31-20. And they're going to avoid an 0-3 start. Chiefs are due for a win. They've just played bad, terrible football the first 2 weeks of the season. This Giants defense, though, I'll give it to them. They're pretty tough. They're playing teams tough. And look, they almost beat the Cowboys in Dallas. Now, they also made Dak Prescott look like a Hall of Famer that last drive, but also that secondary is cheeks. I mean, they're just playing, playing horrible. But it comes down to this. The Chiefs are a better overall football team. They're more well organized. They're a contender week in and week out. The Giants are rebuilding. They're currently in the middle of a rebuild, which granted they're heading in the right direction. I will, give it to them. But it's prime time. Chiefs are the better team. There's no way I see this team losing, especially with Pat Mahomes and Andy Reid. There's just no way, because if they go to 0-3, there's going to be so much criticism on this team, and that's going to start a lot of negativity around this franchise that I don't think they could afford. Yes, they don't look good. They haven't looked good all year last year, and they got a bunch of calls to go, their way. But it's the Chiefs, and it's Pat Mahomes, and at the end of the day, they are playing the Giants. And I'm sorry, you Giants fans, but you guys are not good. I mean, you guys are just not good. Russell is just an experiment until you guys feel comfortable enough to put Jackson, Dart in there. But that defense is good. And if the Giants do have a chance to, win this game, it's going to be off of that defensive front. Because that defensive front is strong. So, Giants fans, I'm sorry, but this is where it comes down to. And I just think the Chiefs are a better football team. But anyways, that concludes my Sunday picks. Tampa, guaranteed win. It's not a bold prediction, but when you look at 0-14 in their jerseys that they're playing in, that's pretty bold. But no, guaranteed win. A.J. Brown, over 50 receiving yards, and the Chiefs will win on Sunday Night Football. Probably going to be a close game, but it's the Chiefs. They're going to pull it out. So catch you guys on Monday night, and hopefully in week 4 we could get back to the normal knockouts on the run. But for now, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next episode on Monday night.